A town that helped launch the careers of the likes of Robert Redford and George C. Scott will for the first time have a film festival of its own. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me this hour is Doug Whipple. He's the chairman of the New Hope Film Festival. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you so much.
This is the first time that New Hope will have a film festival. Why did you feel it was important to bring a festival to New Hope?
Well, that's a great question. New Hope has a storied history in the arts. Back as early as the 1940s, we were launching people from the stage at the Bucks County Playhouse, and people such as George C. Scott and Robert Redford have graced the stage in New Hope and gone on to great things. And I mean, New Hope is still very much a cultural center and has art galleries and artists galore, but nevertheless, it didn't have a film festival. I think in the modern age when film is so important, it was time for New Hope to have a film festival and launch artists in the film industry into the professional film world as well.
And by bringing this here, you have a background in the financial industry, but you also have a background in the arts. Talk to us a little bit about the idea of casting a wide net and bringing artists from around the world to this area.
Well, part of it is really my own background. You mentioned Wall Street, so I had the business background, and I'm a graduate of Wharton as well. So I have an organizational background, but I also have an artistic background. I started out in the film industry at the age of 10, doing an educational film, and I started to miss it. And I also had a background in living overseas, and I went to the Lauder Institute of Management and International Studies at Wharton and studied Chinese there. And so I think in a lot of ways, the New Hope Film Festival has become a reflection of my own personality because I love to travel, I love to interact with people from different cultures, and for me it was much more interesting and exciting to have an international, or really what I call a global film festival in New Hope.
Now, in many ways this is an international film festival.
Yes.
Films from around the world will be represented, 16 or so different countries, but there's also a focus on films that are being made right here at home.
Yes, well, I didn't want to overlook the Mid-Atlantic region. I mean, I'm somebody who's a citizen of my community and also a citizen of the nation and a citizen of the world as well. And I thought that bringing something so unique into Bucks County, it would be really a shame if local filmmakers didn't have an opportunity to participate in some way. So we created the Mid-Atlantic category and the Mid-Atlantic student categories to give them a chance to, as long as they meet our minimum standards, come in and not necessarily compete against the whole world to get into the festival.
Now, 7 different categories, 2 of which are related to films made at the regional or local level.
Yes.
But some of these films are also shorts, a chance to really see some emerging filmmakers and to see some young filmmakers and the creativity that they bring to the screen.
Absolutely. I mean, we are a very youthful festival. I would say our average age of our filmmakers is about 30, and some of our filmmakers are undergraduate students. Yes, absolutely. I mean, a short film is an opportunity for a brand new filmmaker to make a film on a relatively low budget and really put a calling card out there to the industry to let people know what they can do and attract attention to their art. And so we do have actually 42 short films that we're going to be screening this year.
You're also asking the audience to participate.
Yes, we are. Absolutely. And we're excited about that because the audience, in our case, at New Hope Film Festival, is going to get to actually vote on the films for different audience favorite awards. And they'll do that by getting a ballot when they walk in the door, and they'll leave the ballot with us on their way out. They'll also have an opportunity to speak to the filmmakers if the filmmaker is going to be here, and about half of them will be, which is very exciting. I can talk about that later. They can interact. They can give their opinion. I liked your film. I like this about it. I didn't like this about it. And the filmmakers will be very interested in hearing their feedback.
And that's a great opportunity. We just have a short time left. Sure. Let us know how we get more information, about what filmmakers are going to be there, and most importantly, how we get tickets.
Sure. Well, you can get tickets through ticketleap.com, and our online box office is available on our website. We encourage everyone to buy tickets in advance and buy them online. We won't be able to process many tickets at the door.
Okay, and we have the opportunity to visit your website too for more information about the films.
That's right.
And see some trailers as well.
That's right, exactly. I'd love for people to watch the trailers.
All right, thanks so much. We've been talking with Doug Whipple of the New Hope Film Festival. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Newsmakers.